five top reasons why you're single. Now, you've been in your shoes for some time and you're asking yourself, why am I single? Is anything wrong with me? Is there anything that is really, really wrong that I'm being single and I'm not seeing the perfect person in my life? But sometimes you have to consider your personality. That is one of the most important things you must look into. Now, let me not go deep into this, and I will just give you the most important thing you need to know, reasons why you are single. It's number one. All right, welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Ghost. I'm a full-time practicing artist as well, a content creator. If today is your first time you're coming across this channel, I want to say a very big welcome. If you are my old subscriber and you're here right now, I want to say thank you so much for joining me, for watching this video once again. It's a big deal for me, and I thank you for supporting me and this channel. All right, let's go deep into this. I don't want to keep you thick, so let's just go deep into this. Now, number one reason why you are single is you're this kind of person who calls he or herself an introvert. Now, you cannot get into a relationship when you are always in your comfort zone. Relationship, you must understand, is that it has to be based on sacrifices. So you have to take your time to go out there to see what the people out there have, and you must have to involve yourself in activities. You can get love from church, you can get love from your society, you can get love from your gathering, from anywhere. But the most important thing, if you're the kind of person who enjoys your company all alone, definitely you are actually preparing to be single forever, probably, if that's what you think you want to be. So I'll urge you to go out, because when you are indoor, you don't expect somebody's child to come over to your house and start looking for you. That is not possible. The best thing you can actually do is walking out of the comfort zone and going out there for people to see you, for people to notice you, for you to get involved with people's life. You can't just be you alone. So the more you stay indoor, the more you miss the opportunity out there of involving yourself with people. And number two reason probably why you are single is because you could be an unserious person. Yes, if you are determined enough, I believe definitely you will be into a relationship. And if you are unserious in the aspect that you just take everything as cruise, and especially when those people give you green light and you are supposed to go into it and look at who is giving me those green lights, you end up just looking away and probably laughing over it, cashing cruise and making fun of it. Probably, I don't know, immaturity or maturity, I don't want to call it, something that probably might even want to pull your feet up. So what I'm actually saying is, most reasons why you're single, it's because of your personality, who end up not being too serious with any other persons. So number three reason why you could probably be single could be you are going through your healing process. Now, a lot of persons must have had heartbreaks and emotional trauma and damages and whatsoever it is. But there's one thing I've come to realize: the moment you have heartbreak, it takes time to heal. But the quickest way you can heal it's when you get closer and when you draw your attention to Christ. And I have had that several times, and that was the fastest way I could heal myself. He was always there for me. He was always keeping me. He was always taking good care of me. He was always talking to me. So I have this devotion to him. So at a point I needed nobody else but just him. So if you are going through this, and probably that might be the reason why you are still single, I believe the best you can do is embracing Christ more. And I will recommend this book to you, which actually transformed my life, by Joyce Meyer. You can actually probably I'll look for a way to look for the book and put the link in my description below, and maybe you can get it online. You can buy it, or you can go to the bookshop, request for the book, you read it. It's going to help you big time in terms of your life and how you can actually get closer to God. That is the best thing I can tell you. You can actually recover on time. So number three reasons why probably you could be single, it could be your demand are quite too high. You need somebody who is curvy. You need somebody who is so perfect. You need somebody who has beauty. Yes. Everybody's beautiful in their own. But I want to tell you one thing about beauty. The beauty I actually define as beauty is not just the mere physical appearance, which definitely Bible have explained is going to fade out of time. Now, the best beauty you can actually talk about is a man or a woman who possesses the Spirit of God. Now, when you have this possession of the Spirit of God inside of you, there's a big chance for you to have the best couple in this world. And if you getting into a relationship, always seek that as number one priority, not people who form it. Because I always tell people most time that churches is more like an hospital where you have a lot of people who are mentally, psychologically, spiritually sick, and they are looking for healing in one way or the other. So I'm not saying church is not the perfect place to get your spouse, but I'm only saying you have to be careful not to fall into pretenders. Beauty, people say, is in the eyes of the beholder. I think it's beyond that. Beauty is inside of you. Which spirit you possess is not the physical attributes, because demons are going around with most beautiful faces ever. So you shouldn't be confused. Your taste shouldn't be too extremely high. Then if you have to focus on this, no matter how high your taste could be, I think the best you can actually look up to is a woman or a man who possesses the Spirit of God. And the moment you have that, I can guarantee you have the best in the world. So number 5 reasons why probably you could be single is your incompetency. You still see yourself like somebody who is not competent enough to actually venture into a relationship. And then when you think about that, simply means it's true. Your heart needs to be prepared. You have to bring yourself out of the process of incompetence before you can actually venture into a relationship. And the moment you still see yourself, you will not fit enough to go into a relationship. I advise you shouldn't even play with people's mindset. Now, the worst love you can actually give to people is loving them out of sympathy. If it is not what you want to do, you better do not even venture yourself going into it, because it will be an appalling thing to play with somebody's heart and probably play with somebody's emotion. So number 6 I could probably talk about is self-discrimination, or call it self-discrimination. You see yourself like what it. Probably you don't have cash, you don't have a car, you don't have a home. So the moment you can take very good care of yourself, I think it's enough for you to go into a relationship. Now, if it is convenience for you, don't quote me wrong. If it is convenience for you to go into a relationship, it is time to go into a relationship. But if your spirit does not accept it, do not rush yourself into any relationship. And I remember, whatever you do, put Christ first, and it's going to help you a long way. And it's going to possess your spirit. It's going to teach you what you need to do. It's going to give you the right direction. And whatever I'm saying is out of His love, is what He has taught me so far. So always put God first. Always put God first. It's going to help your relationship. So if this was helpful, do not forget to subscribe to the YouTube channel. Do not forget to strike the notification bell, like, comment, drop wherever you are chatting from or watching from. I would like to know where you are reside. What state, if you're in Nigeria, what state you are watching this from. Whatever place you're watching this from, please just do not forget to drop it in the comment section. All right, thank you so much for staying tuned to this video. Till I see you some other time. My name is Sume Gostan. Have a nice day. Kiss, love. Bye.